Welcome to Geopolitical Horizon. My name is Arne Elias Corneliussen and I'm the CEO of NRCI and we are a geopolitical advisory firm. Today I'm going to be talking about the Peace Summit tomorrow in Moscow on Afghanistan and the Afghan Peace Conference in Istanbul in April. So as a backdrop, we are now nearing the May 1 deadline, which was included in the agreement reached by the US government and the Taliban on US troop withdrawal, meaning US troops are supposed to leave Afghanistan by May 1st. Question is, will that happen? Well, tomorrow the Russian government hosts a peace summit in Moscow where they have invited the US government, China, Pakistan, the Afghan government and the Taliban to attend a peace summit. The question is, what is Russia's role and what does Russia really want to get out of the peace summit tomorrow in Moscow and the time going forward? Well, first of all, Russia bordering Central Asia, which border Afghanistan, and with its historical links to Afghanistan, Russia really wants to see the situation as stable as possible in Afghanistan after a potential US troop withdrawal from Afghanistan. Therefore, Russia has also maintained various contacts with local leaders, particularly in northern Afghanistan, among the Tajik, Turkmen and Uzbek communities. Afghanistan has a very varied and huge geography, bordering China, Iran, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan near the north. Therefore, it is important to really have dialogue with a variety of partners and actors in the region. So tomorrow in the peace talks in Moscow, while we may not see any breakthroughs or any major results, I think it is very important that the Afghan government and the Taliban will be attending along with the US, Pakistan, China and Russia. They can discuss, they can have various perspectives raised, and perhaps the peace talks that have stalled between the Afghan government and the Taliban in Doha may have some type of momentum going forward as we come to the Afghan Peace Conference in Istanbul in April. That was set up by the Turkish government on the initiative of the US government, but also as a proposed from the Afghan government and the Taliban. So they will be attending there in Istanbul in April, and that'll be important going forward. The US government and Russia have both proposed that the Afghan government really maybe sets up an interim government where the Taliban is included. So maybe more like a national unity government. Now, I think that may happen, but if the US decides not to withdraw its troops in May and extend its troop presence, that may be very difficult for the Taliban, and we may also see increased violence, which we also have seen since the agreement was reached last February. So the question is, what will happen? What will happen in Afghanistan going forward? Well, it is important also to notice that there are some constructive steps. The Uzbek government, Afghan government and Pakistani government agreed on building a major railway from Mazar-e-Sharif, which is located in northern Afghanistan, via Kabul to Peshawar in Pakistan. That can connect into Pakistan's railway network, which is also now being built as part of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, linking all the way to Gwadar by the Indian Ocean on the Pakistani coastline. So therefore, that would create some kind of economic momentum. And that is, railway provides connectivity and is supposed to be both a personnel and also cargo railway structure. So that is, it's in itself very interesting. But Afghanistan definitely needs more infrastructure. So hopefully there can be a variety of initiatives, but the situation remains precarious, and it's hard to say now what will really come out of the talks tomorrow in Moscow and the Afghan Peace Conference in Istanbul. But the fact that they are now having these two major peace conferences, summits, are important steps going forward. So it remains to be seen what the situation will be. But there is now certainly a strong international momentum from the large powers, and really everyone wants the situation to be as stable as possible when the US withdraws its troops, most likely in May, or if it does decide to extend the troop presence in Afghanistan, remains to be seen how that goes. But thank you so much for joining. I see you next week.